It is Monday. Monday, fun day. Oh, it's Monday. I can't even see where I'm going. I've got so many cars here. What am I going to do? This guy's so far up on the curb here. We don't even park on the street anymore. Hello, Shimei. We park up on the grass. I don't know when in the hell this trend began. Okay, we got cars coming. We got no pick. What's going to happen? Can we make it out? No, we got somebody flying down here. We're going to be pinched. Here's our shot. Let's take it. Boom. Out of the cannon we go. Doing it up tonight. We're going to have that chicken in a bag. Didn't nearly get as warm as they thought it would. Amanda hug and kiss. Always an honor, young lady. Mew Mew Swan. We've got Sandy Lindenthal. Good evening, Sandy. Cindy Russo, she's probably starting to make her way home here. Gail, hello. Ronnie, hello to you. Good evening, good afternoon. Let us get underway. We are back. All right. Underway. I know I'm a little early today. I had some time to kill. I was doing some stuff at home. Desert, how are you? We got Hi Desert. We got the beautiful Cindy Russo here. Linda P. Hello, sweets. I need to give a big shout out. Hey, Vampire. I need to give a big shout out to Zero Regrets. Sent me a significant contribution today, which I really appreciate it. Because, well, the tax bill came thundering through the slot today. Property tax bill. That's all right, guys. I'm gonna be bled to death. I'm gonna be like a turnip on the side of the road soon. Man, I thought that was a guy. It's a woman. I don't know. Looked like a real Oakland gangbanger there. What's up, Nino? How you doing, babe? Who's got the cornholio? As we get ready for World War Z. Did anybody see that movie with Brad Pitt? It almost feels like we're kind of moving towards that, right? That was a pretty wild movie. I mean, that zombie crap through the... Oh, man, Ronnie, I'm bled dry, dude. I am bled dry. I was talking to Father Clear today. I finally got a hold of him down in Vegas. It's like, yeah, I'll say a prayer for you. Thanks. Because I need to make a big contribution. Well, we'll work it out. We leave it in the Lord's hands, right? We'll be taken care of. I got no worry about that. So he's all excited. I potentially pinned down the 27th as the free for all, making sure I could use the courtyard down there. So cheers, everybody. Be safe. You're talking about the cornholio and all that. Go ahead, dude. There you go. That's the way to do it. Walk that baby across the street. That's it, man. That's fine. Fine style right there. So tonight we're going to have chicken in a bag. I may do it with fries. I also have proper deck. Yeah, I just got that today. That came thundering through the slot. Oh, but I'm not complaining. Probably because I'm punch drunk after the big lunch the other, 18 people or whatever. Hey, I'm not complaining. You know what I mean? Money's no good until you spend it, and I never waste it anyway, but when it comes to making sure that people have a memorable day, and there's no price you can put on that. Lurker, how are you? Hello, Brad. Good evening. I want to give a shout out to Zero Regrets. Thank you, Zero Regrets. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also want to give a shout out to Bella Rose. I've not heard, hey D-Nice, I've not seen Bella Rose from Buffalo, the gal, and her husband Brad. I met them in Buffalo, New York, and she had a heart attack about 6 months or so, 6 or 7 months ago. And I'm just shouting out and hope that they're doing well. Thank you, Ricardo. I hope they're doing well. I'm not going to the 22nd or maybe the 25th or 26th. I don't know. It's significantly cheaper after the end of the month, but I don't know. This month has been, what is that? This month has been hard month. Oh, this has really been, this has been brutal. Thank goodness, a little dinky winky Social Security check I got, at least it paid for some tires and an oil change. So I've been sick this week too, but just done with problem. Yeah, a lot of people are down with COVID right now, but I don't see that many people. I don't hear that many people with it in a life-threatening way. I hear it more it's like a pain in the, like a GI symptoms, or you have headache and cold for days and all that. So not fun. I get it. I understand it, but I hope you feel better, D-Nice. Raquel, how are you? Usually I'm looking for that property tax bill. Usually comes in at the end of the last day of October, but I guess the city's so money grubbing that they need to have it earlier. Well, what the heck, okay? I'm not complaining. I bought the Rancho at a good price in 2011, so my property tax relative to those who bought in the last 3 years is pretty good. It's all right. Yeah, please hit the thumbs up if you're coming in. We're gonna have a little bit of fun tonight doing some chicken in a bag. I might do it with the full fries too. I've never cooked the fries along with the chicken, but I'm thawing out the chicken wings tonight. Yeah, I just haven't had it, luckily, or if I had it, I had it at the very beginning when D-Dub had that horrific illness. That was like in March of 2020. I don't know, March of 2021. I don't know. I'm confused when the pandemic first began. We've been hearing about this stuff for so long. Even the Spanish flu was over by, 1920, right? Woodrow Wilson was about the last one to die of it, and not almost die of it in 1919 in June in the meetings for the Treaty of Versailles in Paris. They thought he was going to be dead. He was coughing so hard, that's probably what caused him to have a stroke, right? And the rest is history. All right, so we are on it tonight. Hope everybody's doing good. Yeah, 2019. I don't know. I remember that we had a yield inversion, and I said something's coming in 2019, and then 2020 it hit full force. We're still having a bit of a rally back after a tough early part, late September and October in the markets, but interest rates are still on the march upward. Started coughing while on the phone with a client. I tested 3 days in negative. Yeah, I'm not going to waste mine, but I'll tell you what's good today. Hey, Clout, I'm telling you what's good today. It must have been the way I slept on my arm or something. Down at my daughter's, and it had weird pillows or something. I don't have any pain today at all. So I'm really happy today that whatever that horrific elbow pain I was having, I thought it was tennis elbow. I also need to shout out to Teresa. She sent me some money to buy a tennis elbow brace. I hope she's not going to be mad if I don't buy it. I am thinking of all my transition. We're transitioning back to. Thank you, Cloud. That's about the cutest thing. Change my name was 2021. All right, good evening. Hey, Terry. I got a terrible message too today. What did the person say? Oh, you turned your back and you just became a conservative Republican. I never thought about politics the whole time I did stuff. Yeah, no pain is good. Thank you, Cindy. I never thought about politics when I detransitioned. Right? So I was like to myself, I didn't say that. Right? Where does this guy get this from? Right? What the hell does politics have to do with it? Right? I mean, I'm just like, okay, whatever, dude. It's like, well, another one claims. There you are, getting some pushback from the trans community, but it's to be expected. But one thing the transgender community can never say was that I was ever out there advocating. I always believed in just living life, and you transition to live as female, and that's it. You don't get stuck in that neverland in the middle of. I detransitioned on religious grounds. Yeah, everything's so political these days. I think it never even crossed my mind. And as you guys know, I'm an independent. I'm not. I try to keep an open mind on both sides. Got nothing to do with that, right? I'm thinking to myself, what the hell, man? What's that? To a person with a hammer, everything's going to look like a nail. And please hit the thumbs up. Please tap the like button if you're coming in. Let's have a good time tonight. What is chicken in a bag? Chicken in a bag is, I was in Koreatown in Los Angeles during the pandemic with my friend Kevin down there, and we went to the J. John Gastro pub down there, and they had like what's called Korean shake chicken, Korean shake stick chicken, and the guy brought out, it looked like a grocery bag, a paper grocery bag, and he rolls it down and he starts shaking it. What the hell, this like shaking bags, right? Well, we got a shaking bag and I helped, right? This guy's shaking his bag. And then he opens it and splits it down the side. And inside are the French fries and the chicken wings, beautifully coated with like all the seasoning. I said to myself, wow, this, I mean, you guys know I absolutely love Korean food. Okay, I like even, well, not quite as much as Chinese, but it's great. Because the flavors are so robust. Man, this stuff was so good. And we always try to get it. We always try to get it again every time I went there. It's good. So I'm going to make that tonight. I'm going to try for the first time. I'm going to put the fries and the chicken wings together in the oil tonight. Now that I don't have to quite worry for a little bit about fitting into my suit again. Right, Cindy? We can just kind of take it easy and enjoy life. Have a little bit of a fiesta tonight with some wings and some fries, and I'm sure I'll be offering some to Blackbird. So it's called Korean shake chicken, and it's very popular. Yeah, thank you, D Nice. Yeah, how was that suit? Yeah, the suit was pretty good. Hey, Steph, how are you? Yeah, I was surprised how well it fit. So, really, it basically tells me, since I haven't really gained any weight over time, really at all, right? It's just been positioned in different places. This guy screaming a bit. I don't know. Yeah, chicken and fries tonight. Why not for a Monday night? I mean, I had a really good sleep last night. I was really worried that, the elbow was just like, I was almost frantic yesterday afternoon. Hey, Wicked, how you doing? I was almost frantic on the ride up. I'm thinking, what if I have every time, thank you, Bobby. What if I have this thing is like what do they call it? If you have a chronic problem, it's always, I was like, oh, well. What I think it had to do with was the way I was kind of sleeping on my side and with my arm underneath of my body and I think that's what caused the little spinal alignment problem, and that's what caused like the little bit of a radiating like nerve thing, because everything comes out of the back, right? All the backbone and the spinal column and stuff. So I was really, really glad that crap got taken care of in a major way. That'll do it. I'm good. Went downhill for about the lab. Been in the with the first because oh well, I'm sorry to hear that, Steph. Some people I know have long, what do they call that? Long tail COVID or something. I don't know. They just have things. I don't know. I guess I should consider myself blessed that over the last since the pandemic's been on. I mean, I lost my father to it. I've lost other people in my life. We've lost people within the circle of what we have in our here on YouTube. But I can't ever remember. Hey, Dave, I can't ever remember. I think way back to the beginning in March of 2020. March of 2020. Yeah. And my friend D-Dub and I were in Las Vegas. And at that time, he was running DoorDash around, and he had a minivan, and he just pulled up one night, and he's like, oh, man. He was delivering and trying to stay up with us while we were walking and stuff. Man, he was like, I thought he was dying. His cough was so bad, and then we were told we have to leave town, right? Because they're closing down all the hotels. All the hotels were closing down, so we got out of town. And on the way back, I felt just a little bit like maybe woozy, but it only passed. So maybe it was just an early thing on it. But I did get all of the vaccines and things. I've had a total of 5 so far. Hey, Anne Marie, how you doing? So that'll be the chicken in the bag. I've had a lot of people ask me about the Middle East. Just my personal thoughts and stuff. I'm not a politician. I'm not in the Defense Intelligence Agency. I'm not in the Israeli Defense Force. I do have an idea what might be a play here right now, though. Let's see. I also went out to the pub and I felt bad. Worse than I should have, but I do have a liver. Well, sorry to hear that. There's badass cold going around. It makes you sick too, huh? Hey, Angus, how are you, sweetie? So once again, I want to give a shout out to Zero Regrets for your kindness, and also Teresa. So thank you. I don't. Well, thank you, honey. I don't have super stickers, and I don't have don't even know what they all are called. I haven't had them up so long. I mean, the super sticker and the donation super chat for the month of October. So once again, I'm targeting the 27th of October for the fundraiser, and I'm asking for as much, just I guess basically begging for as much participation and help as I can get for this on the 27th. I'm afraid I'm going to end up with egg splattered on my on my face. Now, I was asking people, whatever you were going to give me for the month, to please just hold it back and consider contributing on the 27th, because I'm doing okay. It's been a heavy month, but I got things under control. But the nice thing is, for the fundraiser for kitchen stuff and all kinds of new, just to kind of modernize and bring it up to better equip, serve the population down there. I'm looking for, Google doesn't take anything out of it, which is great. So every penny that you donate, instead of Google saying thanks, we'll take 30%, and they don't take any of it, so it's good. And I don't touch it either. It doesn't go to me. So we did the same thing. Shimei, was that like 2 years ago? Was that 2 years ago? Hey, Joe. I'm trying to remember, Shimei, when we did the Redwood Gospel Mission there. Yeah, for the 27th, for the more for the community type of things. Maybe to get 2021. Thank you, Amanda. Maybe to get some type of more permanent structure for helping out, being more community oriented. Maybe integrating a little bit of health service in there with the yeah, thank you, Dave. So there's some ideas. I told Father Creer, I said I'm going to put together a whole few bullet items to talk about, just to get the long range. And so I cleared the date with him, and it sounds good. So I'm probably going to be starting up at like 11 a.m. or something like that, and then just rolling through for however long it takes to do the job. So I'm just asking people, because people are very kind to me all through the month. There'll be a link that comes up that day, people, and then it'll stay up. A link will be up for like 24 hours afterward. And yeah, I just didn't want people to send anything to me this month on super chats or super stickers, just asking people to hold back. And I asked people that day to also link out the live stream and to share it on their social media. We might get some other people in. Yeah, it'll be that day. This is for the church in Vegas, and particularly to get some new gear. Especially for the kitchen area is really, really bad. Some of the heating tables, and they don't even have a cool table or anything like that. Hey Cass, how you doing, honey? No, I wouldn't say I'm amazing. I'm just garden variety goof. And they're gonna need it. They should have a much larger. It's not even an institutional refrigerator down there. Definitely share. Yeah, thank you. I'm going to ask everybody to share it out on social media. Okay, take care, sweetie. We'll be here for a while. Yeah, to share it out that day on your social media with your community group on Twitter, on X, or whatever they call that now. Hey, Crow. So I'm kind of getting people hyped up. Hey, Blue. Yeah, so I don't want anything this month. I couldn't stop, I mean, Zero Regret was kind enough to send something, as was Teresa. I think she thought I really better get, I think she's in the medical field, and she said, you really, really better get that tennis elbow thing, right? So she sent me a little bit of money to purchase that, so I hope she's not going to be mad at me. I feel like it must have been, the weird configuration of a pillow or something, and it's caused that. So we'll be doing that, and then I'll be trying to hold some other events as the year goes on for other places too, and I have some other ideas and things. Hey, Magic Art, how are you doing? Good to see you today. I think they need they need a better setup for refrigeration and freezer and all that kind of stuff. Interweb troubles here the last few days. Yeah, I've had some problems. There's been 4 days in the last 6 weeks that Comcast has been, Xfinity's been having problems in my neighborhood, but they're working there. I think they're putting up higher speed service. So I don't know, but I've been knocked out several times during the day and all that stuff with all of a sudden the good end. But they're working down Dutton Avenue. They're working down the street of Shattered Dreams, putting that up. So things have been quiet in the hood. It's nice to see the cats again. They've been laying outside back outside all day. Tiger's still kind of limping around, but he's still got a good appetite. And the other little cats like to lay on him and stuff. So. That's kind of weird. You never see the mother. You never see them. Yeah, I have Xfinity here. I don't have any. I guess I could get AT&T, and I could also get Verizon home service, but I don't know. I'm okay because I don't want to cut Bird off of the cable out in the Shine Shack. So it's basic service, and I think he gets that. Yeah, I want to make sure he has internet and all that out there. Well, thank you, Cass. Yeah, that's what they call a banker suit. That's a suit that used to be on the floor of the exchange once. I'll show you a picture of my girls standing on the podium getting ready to hit the hammer down. Mine's been weird since, I don't know what's going on. They're always doing something out there. I think competition's going up. I divorced AT&T. I divorced T-Mobile. Those of you who've been on the channel for a few years will know when I first started live streaming back in 2015, mobile live streaming, I was down in Oakland and places like that, and once in a while you'd get the circle of doom. Well, thank you, Cass. You'd get the circle of doom. It was a bad way to run a live stream because people thought I got killed or something. Right? I'm walking up International Boulevard, and all of a sudden it's like the circle of doom, and oh my God, Rosie's been nailed, right? The stream's off, right? And it was because T-Mobile. So sometimes lately, like, I'm disappointed, like I can't go up to Healdsburg and do a live stream up there. I used to be able to, but now Verizon's just, I don't know what's going on. Maybe they want me to buy, you think they want me to just get a new phone or something so that 4G's gradually being degraded? I don't know. I have no idea what's going on, but it's irritating AF. I can tell you that, because now I can't even walk down 4th Street downtown without signal being all wonky and weird. Oh, we're pixelating and all that. You mean, it's a city of 200,000 people. We shouldn't be pixelating here in town, right? It's ridiculous. They're going to get on live chat here. What happened? I'm close in the city. They got anything good for someplace. I have 5G. Now my Samsung A53s is 5G, but I've never tried to live stream with it because I just kept it as a backup. When I was live, if there was something I wanted to capture and put it up as a YouTube short, I could take a second, sit the stream down, and pick up the other phone and just do a YouTube short or something with it. So. But I've never live streamed because I only have I get 2 G's of data. It's like $15 a month or something. Not necessarily, Joe, because there's buildings in town and things that kind of interfere with signal. And I don't think they're putting the emphasis. I think they're building out the 5G these days. So I mean, that's where they're putting the emphasis. Does not help you in reception, only speed. Well, and I don't know what's going on, right? But with higher speed comes better live streaming. I can guarantee you that. All right. If it's higher speed carrying, then you're going to get better live streams. But I don't know. I don't just want to cut off the whole property though and just get the Verizon 5G, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I will, but I don't know how it impacts. Bird's got the Fire Stick out on TV. Oh well, thank you, Nikki. Yeah, he's quite an accomplished officer, a major. Thank you very much, Nikki. It's nice to see you. Hey Amelia, how you doing, baby doll? Nice to see you. I'm always happy to be live. I'm happy to be alive and live. And today was a really calm day. Yeah, Space Force. So I was able to do laundry today and all that. It's a fly in here, pain in the butt. Guess everybody's getting ready for the preaching feed. I need to find a military man. Maybe not these days. I mean, I didn't tell you. I didn't even know if this thing was going to come off because of what's going on over in the Middle East right now, and the job they both do with positioning of satellite assets. And I mean, have you tried alternating hot and cold? I'm doing good, Cass. It's all passed. Take a couple seconds to have that built out compound. Yeah. It all passed. It just gone. Hey, Margie. So I didn't even know if the wedding was going to come off. They're like, hey, sorry you flew in all the way from Korea or whatever, but right. I mean, it ain't going to happen today because we're lucky we got the time off. Hey, Marcio, that's why there's no honeymoon or anything like that. It's just like. It's all active duty personnel. But it happened. It's cool. Yeah, thank you, Cass. Oh, thank you, Amelia. You're so sweet. You are so sweet. Amanda, I'll see if there's any other majors just lying around there. My elbow's really good today. Really good today. As we prepare for World War Z. And I'll get into that in about a half hour because I get tons of mail every day. What do you think about it? People just want to know what you think. Not that they think you have anything valuable to add. They want to know what you're talking about. Yeah, they got a short pass to be at Liberty on a certain portion of Saturday, so it's kind of lucky. My daughter's kind of a Czech nerd in mathematics and physics, and she's a captain. So you guys can imagine it's very busy times right now. There's a lot of stuff going on. We got a lot of moving parts on the board right here, and it's like all we need is China to just put Taiwan in play, and we have a nice 4-ring circus going on. There's 4 men to every woman in Atlanta. Wow, come on. How can that be? Poor her, right, Amelia? I mean, this almost sounds like China, where there's like four, 4 or 5 men for every eligible girl, and the girls are like writing their own ticket for dowries, and competing people coming, and this family's putting up $500,000 in that. Yeah, she's half Chinese. Yes, yes. Yeah, nerds, Crow. God love them these days. Yeah, she might feel otherwise, Amelia. No parent wants to live a more interesting life than their child. That's when I told my daughter, I'd like to put the picture up on social media if I have your permission. She's like, I don't give a shit. After the last 10.5 years of harassment and you and the family, I don't care. It's like, you do what you want to do, Dad. China invades. We'll have a 4-ring circle. I don't think they're going to do it. My belief is it's not going to happen. But I'm just saying, because there's no strategic. There's only a talking value to Taiwan. It's not like it's on a mountain of gold. Yeah, me and my interesting life. My daughter's like, you put up whatever you want, right? It's like, we reach a point we don't even give a shit anymore, Yeah, the curse of the interesting pop, right? But anyway, yeah, I don't think anything's going to happen because there's no strategic value to time. I mean, there's no apparent benefit. There's a lot of apparent benefit when Russia made a grab for the Crimean Peninsula and stuff, right? But which eventually wanted to give them, they wanted really control of the sea coast on the Black Sea, total control of that. So there was definite strategic value in that. May you live in interesting times. Well, we're getting it now. We're definitely getting it now. But I was just very glad that I was very glad the wedding could come off at all. And with all the garbage on here, you make that. Oh, thank you, Amelia. And Biden give 10 billion. I'm not sure. The money's just flowing out. We're just a gaping hole of red ink. Chip situation catch up. Just mad about the chips. I think they already caught up through Huawei. Hey Megan, how you doing? I mean, I don't care. I mean, technology is always going to be very porous, despite the State Department says you shouldn't do this. Or Commerce Department says you have to have a license to do that. Come on, man. We're not totally stupid. Yes, love is blind and marriage is an eye opener. There's the boss today. Let the follies begin. Well, they've already been married a couple years. This took it from a civil to a sacramental marriage. So let me tell you, they had to jump through a lot of hoops over the last 9 months. Hey, William, how are you? What's going on? So I don't think anything. I don't see any strategic. It's not like Taiwan's going to lift anchor and just go floating off somewhere, right? There's just, why destroy shit? I mean, what's the point? They're not dumb. The Chinese aren't dumb when it comes to that stuff, supporting Israel, but it's a lot of money. I look, Dave, ain't nobody disagreeing with you, bro. Oh, ocular mic. Oh, man, Catherine, I've had them once in a while. They're called the kaleidoscope headaches for me. Great idea for us that there are fake residents that are disguised power plants in urban and residential areas. I don't know, man. Suppose I get nailed in one of them. But I don't see what's the point, right? Taiwan's not going anywhere. Yeah, just come here, right? Megan Fox gave me that devilish. Devilish. Devilish look. Yeah, I hope you feel better, Catherine. But as far as technology, there's the world levels up. That's what I get, Catherine. I get the kaleidoscope headaches. I've been begging, huh? Hello, Mark. I will stand with Israel because I believe in what's the alternative? The alternative is peace. But whenever you have land disputes, it's very difficult to, especially when you have X million people living in such a small. It has the density of Hong Kong in there, right? I mean, it's. I couldn't even imagine that, having lived in Asia for 5 years. I know population density, right? And I can't imagine that. Yeah, kaleidoscope's a great term. There you go, Megan. Kaleidoscope is a great term. Putting up plaster joining tape. I never mix the plaster. Not many people really do plastering anymore. Hey, Justin, everything here is drywall and tape and mud. And I told all my friends you want me to work for them and do repair. I don't do dry. I'll do rough drywall work, but I don't do finished drywall. You think I'm sanding that crap down anymore? Yeah, there you go, Megan. Yeah, not many people sling plaster in this country. That's really a lost art. You're saying, oh, well, thank you, Ma Teresa. Devilish. There'll never be peace in the Middle East. It's not made that way. It's been thousands of years of Israelites and then Canaanites pushing them out, then marched off to Egypt, and then they out of Egypt and back to Palestine, and then then they're marched off to Babylonian captivity. It's just been a constant mess. Stucco spray doing it when you give up. Yeah, I'm not doing drywall. I told people, I said I'm not doing. I'll do rough cut. I'll cut the rough through the drywall, cut the pieces. All right, but I'm not taping and mudding anymore. Right, that's not my deal. You guys know I much prefer to do electrical work anyway. It's clean. It's nice. We need to hug it out. We need to hug it out. That's what I really enjoy doing. Hey, Sarah. So I have a lady in the parish that needs to have her electric restrung and her outside lighting are screwed up or something. Probably have corrosion in it or something. So come here to me. It's right. Got to do it right, but it's not. We're not talking about particle physics here, Dave. You know what I mean? When I need to, I send a picture to the boss, and he gives me. I said, "What do you think about this?" or whatever. I got into that 800 amp drop feed at the church, and I immediately sent him the picture of the Zinsco panel. He said, there's nothing to worry about over there." Right? In other words, I know when to drop back and punch and talk to a real licensed electrician, right? Particles and stuff, that's it. The Fifth Fleet, yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly worried about Taiwan. I mean, what's the point? What's the point? China's got its own fish to fry. It's got another huge property developer that's on the verge of bankruptcy. Can you give us an update on Missy Jen? She's doing well. She's still getting her Ocrevus infusions. She's doing well. We still communicate, at least text every single day. Send each other a little kissy poo and everything, so she's fine. When I had my surgery, she sent me a wonderful bouquet of flowers that I put on the posted. Anybody that thought that we could ever possibly hate each other's guts or something like that was dead wrong. I don't You know, we don't operate that way. A lot of people don't operate that way, right? Those close-up kisses. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very strong friendship. Yep, all the way back to 2013. So 10 years. Yeah, it'll be lifelong friendship. I'll be seeing Jen when I get across country. I'll be stopping. I'll be bugging her as I used to all the time. I'll be slapping her arse. Yeah, I don't think we've ever missed a day communicating with each other. So I tend to. There's very few friends that I've ever. There's very few people that I've ever fallen out of on YouTube. Very few. You can almost count them on one hand. Right. Very few. Come to. Oh, I love Virginia. I miss Virginia actually. There's so much good history and so much good food in Virginia. I love Richmond, and, down in Petersburg, and all over in the western part of and on the eastern shore of Virginia. I love all that stuff. Oh, I would. Hey, you think I would go to Virginia without seeing you, Megan? I travel. There's nobody on YouTube that's met more people from YouTube than me. When you go cross country, put my city on the stop and I'll buy you nice dinner. Well, thank you, honey. I'm not sure which city you're in, but I'm going to tell you, last time I did a big tour around country was 7,000 miles or whatever. And I can't really possibly, I guess it was in 2019. All up through Canada and New York and everything. But I ended up having to drive 150 miles from here and there to see. I can't do that anymore. If you guys want to meet me, you know, you're going to have to come to where I'm. Yeah, Greenville was great. I've been to Greenville. San Francisco, Chesapeake Bay. Is Chesapeake Bay big? Yeah, it's bigger than San Francisco Bay. Yeah. Right. It's all the way up in Delaware and the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal and all the way down to Cape Henry. Yeah, so that's all. Yeah, Megan. Because there's a limit to how much, you know, when you're putting down thousands of miles, and I did that last time. I went up to Michigan. We'd drive 100 miles out to see somebody here and 50 miles out there. I just can't do that. It's just, I absolutely love Greenville. Yeah, I wanted to go down to the falls, but I didn't have time. I saw Debbie Lynn there. I love up country. Not food growing season's not over for us. Yeah, thank you, Megan. And I was harvesting. I had a big mortgage lifter tomato today. It was delicious. I'm still kicking off. I might have to do another canning. I don't know. Tennessee is beautiful, and the eastern part is really beautiful. I like it all. I mean, it's the people that make areas of the countries. Yeah, email on me, send me pics. Just kidding. I'll get flooded with those kind of pictures. I love tomato sandwiches, yeah. We still got plenty of growing season here. I'll be harvesting tomatoes through Thanksgiving here. There's no doubt about that. Remember upstate New York, you are more than well. Oh, Margie, upstate New York is spectacular. Oh God, they have really redone the falls. Actually, a lot of Greenville has been fixed up beautifully. Greenville's become a very popular retirement place. Travelers rest. A few places around there have become popular retirement places because the winters aren't too bad. But resting, yeah, Suzanne Summers, right? Yeah, still got tomatoes. Yeah, we'll be harvesting tomatoes. That mortgage lifter was delicious. They take a long time to mature, but they're really the king of tomatoes. The way I see it, delicious. Picking spoon. Yeah, there's a lot of retirement people moving down to upcountry. You have the whole Maggie Valley there, right? Beautiful mushroom tea. You have the whole Maggie Valley, where all the great moonshiners come out of. Beautiful area, but Maggie Valley's overrun with people now. I am delicious. Our tomatoes didn't do well. You guys remember I hated the tomatoes early on, and then they just started coming on like gangbusters. I'm going to be harvesting the onions, but I don't think I probably conditioned the soil enough, so it'll probably be tight little things. Yeah, love Maggie Valley and all those places. I'm not sure if the Cherokee Casino was too desirable up in that area, but I don't make the decisions on stuff like that. It's just a beautiful area, the Maggie Valley. I like to go to, I love that whole area, Kentucky, West Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, all that. Oh, Megan. I'm not worth it, honey. I'm a dud. But a beautiful area. And I would like to take some time in Tennessee. I tell people I like to go to, what's the city? Oh no, not Nashville, but I can't remember the other city. We can probably till up those planter beds doing early spring, doing early spring. I'm going to be putting down a whole big on the back 40. I'm going to be putting that into production for the first time. I'm hoping to get 3 rows of corn, 100 feet long each row. Hey, Emily, how are you, babe? Thanks. 3 rows of Silver Queen corn, not Knoxville, the one everybody says is dangerous or something. Yeah, Memphis. It's beautiful as long as you stay away from the crazies, yeah, because I like the food scene. They're playing games with my heart, baby. My tiny house is going on the back 40. Yeah, the Memphis barbecue. I used to go to Cherokee every year. It's not run by Cherokee much anymore. Yeah, most of these sign over for the first 5 years. Some of these, a lot of these Native American casinos turn over their management to, the companies that put up the money, like Stations Casino, the Ferretti Brothers. Right, you should go to Gatlinburg. Yeah, it was just visited from friends from Delaware. They were hoping to see all of our fall colors. It did not happen yet. Yeah. So there's a lot of beauty down there. The Skyline Drive, Winchester, all beautiful areas. Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, the whole confluence of Western Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio, that whole area, Appalachia. Yeah, Harris, they're always gonna bring in like Vegas to run it. For the Brother Rich. 44 here in the morning. Wow. Hey, how you doing, Robert? How you doing today? Is there anywhere you haven't been? Well, I want to go up to the Dakotas, Idaho, Montana, the Dakotas, and Minnesota. That's an area I know precious little bit about. Myrtle Beach has turned to a very dangerous place. Yeah, it's like Virginia Beach, and a lot of that's why she got canned, having the nerve to ask for equal pay. Yeah, that's exactly why Suzanne Summers did get nailed. She wanted more money, and they said no, and they brought in, I don't know who the hell they brought in. They've had a couple different ones. Cindy, I don't know who played Cindy, and then somebody else. Lives on east side of Tennessee. Private Virginia play that with Vietnam and Thailand November 13th. Oh yeah, you can enjoy the time. It's nice to winter in Vietnam because it's comfortable. Only goes to cities, no pretty countrysides isn't into the, yeah, I'm not into that. Different strokes for different folks. I don't care about national parks. I don't care about scenic beauty. That's not my cup of tea. Right? It's not my thing. I like all the things that cities offer. Nashville and Chattanooga, also Memphis. I wouldn't be scared of Memphis. You know, I'm the person that wants to hang out in Jackson, Mississippi, right? Cockroaches and right, you might not enjoy the Dakotas, and yeah, but just to go up there and see it, I would, you know, Grand Forks and Helena and Kalispell, right, Sioux Falls. I'm not you, boss. You have your taste, I have mine, right? Yeah, I like to get out and mingle. I like to see where all the stuff is in town. Keep me snuggled. I mean, that's just a matter of personal preference, right? I don't have to have your taste. You don't have to have mine. Open your wallet big time if you go to, yeah, whitefish and Kalispell. I'd just be passing through. How you doing, Lee? I don't need to follow your trends, boss. That's what makes the world go round. Well, thank you, Megan. I've been to Maine, Allagash Wilderness Waterway canoeing, hundreds of miles through Maine, Chamberlain Lake, Eagle Lake. Been there, done that in the mosquito time of June. That sucked. I'd like to go to coastal Maine. Yeah, thank you, Lee. I appreciate it. Thank you. Do you know which is the oldest city in Europe? You may be surprised. I don't know. Yeah, different strokes for different folks. That's exactly right, Cindy. I like urban scapes and cities. I don't know what the oldest city is. I don't eat fish until I tried some grouper. Wow, delicious. That's a big fish. Some of those groupers. Hey, Kim, how are you? Be glad to see you go out east. Yeah, I'll be there. Hey, Darry D. I don't know what the oldest city is. Fishing villages and harbors, yeah. But I don't care if I ever see Bridal Falls in Yosemite or Half Dome. Oh, Megan Fox. I wouldn't go to Virginia without checking in on you, honey. Do, 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 do. I don't know whether you're in northern Virginia, Fairfax area. I don't know if you're in coastal Virginia or whether you're inland or in tobacco country or down in the south. And we have amphitheaters and coliseums like in Greece. I'd be mad at one of you, dude. 2 hours. Yeah, I've been down to Springfield and Crystal City, Richmond, Jericho's the oldest city in the world, I think. Man, I have no idea. You got me there. You got us a place. Yeah, cool. Grouper's expensive. Yeah, so is sea bass and all kinds of stuff. All fish. That's why they're having trash fish now, like tilapia, farm raised tilapia, and I don't know what the one they have is over at the grocery outlet. Some weird fish. Ride the train, baby. Hold on a minute. Pufferfish, fugu, huh? Let's get fugu. Yeah, the flying carp. There's some kind of swale, something like that. Just these junk fish I never heard of. You ever eat blue catfish, Rosie, or lurker? Blue catfish. I've had catfish before. It's okay. I prefer deep water, saltwater fish. There's the oldest city, Plovdiv. I don't even know where that is. I don't know. Uses swai. I'm not sure. No, I don't make the tie-dye, honey. This was gifted to me. I wish I could remember who. That's that blue and fat hat are good at, to butcher and clean, although they can be like mud. Yeah, I'm telling you, Limo, when I went to the Truman Reservoir, up in the Ozarks there in Missouri and stuff, they had catfish that were so big the divers wouldn't even go down on the Truman Dam complex because the catfish were so big. Need no money, honey. That's a good thing for me today because I ain't got no money. This looks like Bubbles' cousin coming through. It's dangerous, yeah. I wouldn't know what those things taste like anyway. They're so big. I don't know. I have one of my earliest visits with Jen up on visiting the Truman, looking down over the side, and these catfish were something. I prefer cod is my favorite. California off the coast deep water cod. I really like it. Please tap the like button if you're just coming in. It's very appreciated, but I don't know which why and all that. Offering school tuitions to migrants close to the coast. I gotta kill them clean. I don't know what to do. You know, got a lot of good eats. You got some good indigenous food down there in Virginia. Tidewater, Virginia is interesting there on the York River, and Richmond's a fun place. Yeah, I did, Mew. I didn't put up really anything. I just had some stuff locally I shot just to put something up. Because I was engaged with family. Now, I will be down in LA in November. And then I will be shooting back to Vegas to celebrate some Thanksgiving. We just lost signal for a bit. We'll go downtown. Virginia is a great state. You know what? Megan Fox, Virginia is for lovers, honey. Virginia is for lovers. In November, I think I'm going to get an invite to Thanksgiving at St. Joe's down in Vegas. Be able to. I'm going to basically be in Vegas every month until the end of the till January. Yeah, thank you, Megan. So I'll be, this time I didn't have time to do anything in LA except be with family and stuff. So next time I'll be able to hang out, meet up with you and Kev and hit down at the People Love the Cecil Hotel stream. Alvarez Avenue and MacArthur Rat Park and all that stuff. Virginia is a cool state. I like, you got Washington and Lee down there. You got Lynchburg, Virginia. You got Blacksburg. No, I didn't stay at the Cecil Motel. It was under renovations and stuff. Mew Mew Swan has been inside of it, Alvarado Street at night by MacArthur Park, that's why I've walked there a lot of times. It's really a hellhole. Right? Got to watch the cameras, and you hit the wrong person, and they get up in your grill, and then you got a major problem. And I'm going to tell you guys, it ain't going to get any better with age. Yeah, I don't like tilapia either. Not a fan of tilapia. It's tilapia tastes like that. It's just, I don't know. They're just literally dumbing down people's taste buds. Do police tell you to stop recording? Sometimes over the years, police have, especially when I've been on an accident scene or something like that. And let me tell you, I'm not sticking the camera in people's face. Hey, Barbara, how are you? I'm not up there sticking the camera in a person's bleeding's face. Okay, I'm standing a respectful distance away, and they're like, this is not the kind of thing that you should video. Well, you know, it's not like I purposely drove over here to see it. It's like I'm walking about here, and this is just, I just came upon it, right? And they are, you know, and you know, they can't really say anything. You have a right in public to. But now, like in Las Vegas, you have to maintain a 6 foot distance from whatever's going on, which I do anyway. You know, I'm not one of those Second Amendment people. I'm not an auditor, First Amendment auditor. I mean, yeah, grouper's a saltwater fish, but it's tends to be in bays. No, I never had anybody ask for recording. Yeah, I've had people, like, remember a couple weeks ago when that F-250 pickup truck backed in? Yeah, not as much as I used to be new. I just get a little older, and it's just like the people on the street. There's now this ownership kind of feeling of we can do anything now, and we're untouchable, and it's just, I hate to say it, it's a matter of time till I'm gonna get my teeth knocked in. I think a bike is a better bet for going out, and, like you do around Skid Row in LA and in San Bernardino, and that's cool. But if you're out on foot these days, you really, you know, 5 years ago I could say the cops will be coming. I can tell you now, these days the cops ain't gonna be coming. All right, it ain't gonna happen. No, I don't want my teeth knocked in. At my age, I'm just like I'm beautiful, right? So, oh, Skunk, you're feeling better. That's good. I'm glad, brother. I am glad. Glad, glad, glad. Yeah, I carry mace. I gave it to my other daughter, though. I have to get a replacement. Crime is no longer. That's what I'm saying, Tom. Crime is subjective. It's a subjective reality now. A dog would have your back, and yes, he'd replace it. But then again, the dog could be aggressive. The dog could start trouble, right? So the philosophy when you're live streaming, and let me tell you, I've done the streets of Compton. I've done the streets of Skid Row. I've done the streets of Watts. I've done the Tenderloin. I've done West Temple in Utah. Done Baltimore, and let me tell you what, I've done Detroit, Livernois Avenue, South Side of Chicago. Every time somebody on YouTube ever told me you would never do this, or you never would, I did it. But that was then. This is now. All right. Yeah, they're the wrong side of town, and I'm telling you got your whole life ahead of you. You know, and I love you like a son, but I'm just telling you. You know, I don't, and certainly your mom. I've met your mom and your pop, and I mean, they're just like, I don't want to see anything ever happen to you. So I think the bike is a good compromise. At least you can kind of work your way out. I mean, you had a tough encounter a couple months ago with somebody that snatched your camera and stuff. And man, I don't want to see anybody anything happen. I've just kind of reached the age where I'm just, I'm kind of done using that as content. I mean, my next thing will be to go back to Oakland and redo that whole. It's going to take about 5 Saturdays, but we're going to undertake the whole International Avenue walk again. And ending each night having dinner in Chinatown in Oakland. My Ronnie always got behind my back and pushed me. There we go. You just got to be careful. You need a pet snake around. Oh, I've done it before, Limo, but it's going to be intensely more interesting now around Fruitvale Avenue. Yeah, I have a good feel for Oakland. I mean, you can go back and look at my live streams. I've been in some tough situations. Yeah, I could be armed if I wanted to. So we did back alleys and everything. We met some very, very interesting characters. All the way from the lake where the courthouse is, the Alameda County Courthouse, all the way up to, I don't know what's going on, guys, but I'm losing internet connection once in a while here. I don't know what's going on today. I have no idea what's going on with the connection these days. It's taking me out like 15 seconds out of the stream. Probably like the Palestinians are hacking the connection. I've been all over. I have been all over. Yeah, somebody's messing with the satellites. That's what it is. YouTube's been acting up for weeks. I have a feeling that Google Incorporated and its subsidiary companies have been under massive attack. Oh yeah, they're all there, Mew. You look up the one from when 2019 when I was there with D-Dub in Salt Lake. West Temple Livestream was unbelievable. There's a lot of nations that really dislike each other these days, I can tell you that. I watched 2 young girls stuff their pockets and walk out of Walgreens happen. Yeah, there's these so many of these stores just want out of these areas now. Yeah, they have servers in multiple cities. I mean, it's hard to bring down. You can bring down portions of the network, but only the government has the power to take down the whole net. But I think to myself, you know, when people ask me about, yeah, World War Z, where over in the Middle East, man. Did you ever see the movie World War Z? It was pretty wild with Brad Pitt. They had these people turning into zombies and climbing into Jerusalem and stuff. And I never stood. It was crazy in the back alleys and stuff and fighting through. It was a pretty wild movie. That's all we need is that's all we need is the zombies to start appearing all of a sudden, right? Now we have the rise of zombies. Yeah, the movie was good. Pretty wild. I mean, it wasn't a big box office, but it was pretty cool. It's a pretty wild movie. And when they have the zombies in Jerusalem, it's crazy. It's like 10 of the most crazy minutes you'll ever see on on film. Ooh. And I don't know. I mean, I just think, I believe that Israel has now seen this. How you doing, Slugbug? I think Israel has now seen this as an opportunity to just clear the decks and bring it on whatever going to happen once and for all. Right? And I think no matter what that takes, even if they end up having to, even if it brings Iran into it once and for all, I don't think Israel cares anymore. I think that they would just like to straight up deal with Iran, right? And just the consequences of whatever that means. Very much like that until I think that they've just reached the point they're tired of these skirmishes and tired of these things aren't going to end, right? There's more tunnels into the Gaza strip and supply ways in there than you can shake a stick at, right? It's not going to end. And I think it's come time now for the ultimate showdown, right? I'm just concerned because we're getting ready to deploy a couple thousand troops to do God knows what over there. The Chinese are already saying, yeah, you know, it's right. We're just worried that it's going to be an overkill. That's what I'm concerned about. That might bring other things in. I don't know. That's my thought. You guys might have a different story. Bought a Bosch drill. Can't believe you have to buy drill bits separately. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna get American. I don't have much. I don't think anybody's gonna get out of anywhere. They got micro. They can stop rising. Oh, UV. 73 Israel. They called the U.S. and said stop Israel. Yeah. Right. I'm surprised, Dave, that you think I've never bought a drill that, unless it's on a special deal with Home Depot or something, or I always buy Milwaukee, and I would never even take free. They wouldn't give you Milwaukee drilled bits with it, right? I mean, they don't do that. I mean, I like stuff that's built for the trade. All right. And I've never ever bought a drill. I mean, I have 5 things of drill bits, titanium right on down. And I've never had them included with the purchase on a drill. Ever. So I'm not surprised that you buy the drill bits separately. I mean, it seems normal to me. I don't even know if where you buy your stuff over in Scotland. I don't even know if they have Home Depot or Lowe's or any of if you have your own big box stores. Yeah, I know you bought a Bosch drill, but so what? Where did you buy it? I've never bought a drill that bits were included. I've always had to buy bits separately. I don't want the crappy come-along bits that they might offer as a special. Right? B&Q. I don't know. I never heard of it, man. But I can tell you in this country, they don't do that. They don't package it up with it. But I don't know. I wouldn't buy the drills. Yeah, because they're going to give you junk crap to go with it. You're going to think that you're getting a good deal, right? You're going to think that you're getting a good deal when you're not. Tell you, there's no economy in tools, and I bought a Sawzall, a Milwaukee Sawzall in 2011, 2010, 2011. I did all the demo, all the rebuilding of all 3 buildings. The main Rancho house, the bunkhouse outside, that's the in-law unit, and the workshop. Demo, did everything with those things. Cut trees down, dispatched trees, and it took 12 years for that original Sawzall to wear out. And I've just bought a new one a couple months ago. I use the hell out of this stuff. I don't buy cheap hand tools. I mean, that'll surprise people. Oh, Rosie, you're so cheap. You're all Harbor Freight and stuff. Sometimes Harbor Freight. Sometimes Chicago Pneumatic has some good stuff over there. Yeah, get this pink drill set. That's fine. It looked good with you. It looked good with your skin tone there, Shanae, that pink. Look beautiful with that skin tone. Please tap the thumbs up button if you're coming in and you're having a good time tonight. We're having a little bit of fun. Depends what you're drilling. Uh-oh, there's our first cue. There's somebody LOLs their own stuff. Hey, Duncan. Get that pink drill set from Amazon. I have ultrasonic cleaner I bought from Harbor Freight. It's been good. I use that to clean some metal detecting stuff. I need knife that will cut through plasterboard. I need to fix my all of that. Yeah, quality's remembered long after the price is forgotten. That's right. Oh, absolutely positively. That's one thing I've never compromised on. I've got a skill saw, which is a great one. All my other stuff, heavy drills, Milwaukee. I wouldn't have been able to do the concrete, putting that door sill plate down in the church. It would have taken me about 4 charges to drill out those old lead anchors and stuff, right? But, I could plug in my Milwaukee and just plug and chug. I burnt the hell out of my finger grabbing a hot drill. The thing went cherry red, and I'm just, I'm in dreamland just rolling through because it's a routine job. How you doing, P. Carver? Paula, how you doing? Happy Monday. That was a little bit of a wake-up call, right? So tomorrow night I'm not going to be on the bike because I have a monthly maintenance meeting tomorrow evening, so I won't be airborne till like 7 something around that tomorrow night. People repurposing the things that others neglect. Exactly. exactly. I try to do that, right? That's important. Waste not, want not. Tough guys. So I think we'll probably be doing something on the other side of town tomorrow night. I'm going to try to set up a little adventure. I'm going to get my flashlights all charged. I've got 2 in the pockets over here that are charged up. Try to do something tomorrow evening. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. See, there's never much going on down here on Monday. Let me do a temperature check here. Hey Deb, how are you, babe? 76, delightful. My day was good today, Deb. Last night, or yesterday, over the last 2 days before today, I had this progressive worsening in my elbow. And I thought I was getting tennis elbow or something. It turns out it was just the way I was sleeping with my arm underneath of my side and something. So I think my spine got out of alignment, and that caused some type of nerve thing to go on in my arm. So I'm feeling like it's gone. I was back in my own bed last night and slept pretty solid till 6:45 today, so I was pretty happy. And I got up and I don't have any pain. I got just a tiny little residual amount, so I feel very happy about that today. Hey Rev Low, spot fish are popular around here. I don't know. Tools are just nothing to yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I had to use a field piece meter to measure an amp draw. However, I find a cheap meter smaller and able to get exact. Hey North, I used to use these cheap gem crap from Korea, and these things wouldn't last at all. And I finally broke down and I bought a Fluke, which is what the electricians use, and that Fluke has given me years of flawless service. I love that thing. I mean, Alan Gentry will tell you. Alan Gentry's been in maintenance with golf courses, and, all kinds of stuff, and he'll tell you a guy is on, or gal is only as good as his or her tools. And let me tell you, when you go up on a job site, people look at what you're bringing in. They're looking at what you're carrying, and if you're coming in with some kind of crappy, cheap thing, the site superintendent's going to look at that shit and just tell you, yeah, I just need you on day labor today. That's it. You know, no, I don't want you doing any cutting or anything. Right? Right? It's like, nah, they're just going to, no, they're going to make a judgment about what kind of tradesman you are. If it's Bosch, if it's Milwaukee, right? It's going to be DeWalt. That'll still be okay. Cindy, like, I got a few toolboxes. Cindy, I'll fix anything you need, honey. Call me up. Gramps was an aircraft tool designer. Every new tools, and Dad was a stickler for quality. Yeah, I loved. Hey Diane, I loved Craftsman. I thought was damn good. I mean, I grew up in Baltimore, and Eastern Stainless Steel Company in Baltimore was the firm that produced all the hand tools, all the stuff for Craftsman. And I remember it was like 1983. I was just finishing up my graduate program, and my best friend at that time, his father was the comptroller and corporate attorney for Eastern Stainless Steel Company. And he said, well, they had a big manufacturing operation in Baltimore. And he's like, well, that shit's going overseas now. And you know what? I don't know if the Craftsman quality maintained or not. I have no idea. But all of that stuff was made by Eastern Stainless Steel in Baltimore, all those Craftsman crap. And that stuff was good. I think we only broke in marine repair work and stuff like that, on engines and stuff. I only think we ever broke one, I think we only broke one socket. And I had the joy of going in and taking that socket in two pieces. Had to be like 1 3/4 inches. It was a hella expensive. And the guy within 3 minutes said, yep, here you go. Right. I mean, you have wrenches with 3-foot torque wrenches and stuff. Needs to start making more things here. In a lot of ways, though, I think that we consider, like, Mexico is starting to pick up a lot more stuff now. I think in a lot of ways we almost consider Mexico like a state, right? Lots of Craftsman tools, yeah. Snap-on's the best, but my guy, yeah, they're too expensive. The Snap-on guy would come around and it's just like, dude, I love you. You know, you got some cool T-shirts and some cool swag and shit, but but I'll tell you what. I will tell you what. Maybe not so much for construction, but there's mechanics. There are mechanics. Thank you, Diane. There are mechanics that they'll just buy Snap-on tools. That's it, because that's what they want. All right, and I would dare to say most garages, a lot of garages run on Snap-on. All right, because, well, the guys come around in a truck. They bring the tools to you. And they're always doing a deal. They always got some promotion. So guys would always find some way to spend money. They'd always find some way to buy something. I dated a Snap-on guy that gave tools to my dad, and I inherited those too. Yeah, it's good. It's really good quality, but it's top buck. I didn't make this a tool show, and these are only my opinions. You know, I don't know if the boss, what he particularly carried as an electrician or not. I know what mattered to him a lot was fluke meters and fluke shit, and he would have sensors for the air when you're working around the refineries in case the air started to get sulfur buildup. It would have an alarm personal alarm that would get you out of the area. Oh, Mr. Miyagi. But I'll tell you what, you never ever see Snap-on tools at yard sales. Does anybody agree with me out here? You don't ever see Snap-on in yard sales. They get inherited, they get passed down. I don't care if you have a son or a daughter or not. They'll find a cousin or somebody to pass it on to. Snap-on just doesn't end up. I mean, I know because I look at it as a very well-made Snap-on. Yeah, they're beautiful jackets. They would come around and give you the swag if you bought the stuff. They never, you never see them, ever, ever, ever. I'll tell you, you go around and look at a yard sale sometime. I don't care where you are. You don't never see snap up ends. Goods man clothes. Yeah, I worked in the carpet department for 2 years. Helped pay my way through college. We'd go out measuring in some of these ghetto housing projects, man, and I would go to put the tape measure down on the floor, and one end would touch the wall, and here would go all these roaches crawling up the wall, and so I'm like, oh wow. We go up the elevators, and the fluorescent light is flickering, and you get out of the elevator, and there's the crew there looking at you like, what are you doing here, right? I'm just a guy from Sears. Why don't you just get the F out of here, right? You get rickety elevators and all this Section 8 Perkins homes and bad stuff, man. Bad stuff. Or they would bring in a piece of string. This is my measurement. What? I'm sorry, we can't cut carpet on that basis of your strings. Oh man, I worked at the ghetto Sears on North Avenue. Wait, what time is it gets dark so early now? I thought they said it was going to get hot today, and it didn't. Didn't really get warm at all. We had some pretty good cloud cover. Oh, do you believe? You don't ever see thrift shops with Snap-on. I mean, you just don't see Snap-on in general pop, right? 99 degrees, Cindy. You're coming into the glorious time, honey. Coming into that beautiful fall and winter in Phoenix. It's time to get paid off. 57 in Washington State. What a beautiful state. Until I went up there with the boss and Janet, I had zero interest in the Northwest. And then, man, as soon as I went to Washington State and in Oregon, wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. One of my greatest memories I'll take to my grave was driving across the bridge from Astoria over to Washington, across the Columbia River. Absolutely spectacular. Yeah, you're all set, Cindy. You're going to be good to go, honey. Washington, Oregon, and it's really a beautiful area. It's just spectacular. I'd like to go fishing up there sometime on the Columbia River. People catching those big salmon and stuff. So that was an eye-opener. I don't think the boss and Janet want to go back to Portland again because that city degraded so much, but I find it fascinating because it's, the people are so wild there. Right? It's such an embedded hippie culture up there and such an anti-police city. I'm going to get me some smoked salmon and some salmon spread. I'm not a huge salmon person, but I enjoy fresh on the grill. That's good. Cindy loves salmon. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Pretty soon we're gonna have to drive around and see some of the Halloween decorations. Yeah, we got going on here. I gotta monitor this. I got some kind of fish over here. Stories told around. We have a brand new Honda mower for a here. Around here, we use a brand new Honda mower for a tree chipper. I buy something, I plunk down the money, I'm going to use it. I'm going to maintain it, but I'm going to use it. All you gotta do is come to work.
Okay, where's it at? I'll be there.
It's way the fuck out there.
Where?
Stony Point and Herd.
Okay, that's perfect.
We could probably put 2 bags on there. Make some in a few. I thought I'd call it a big fillet and have 2 pieces.
One down, two across, bro. I've done it.
Yeah, if you think I'm going to get out there with a saw and cut all that crap up and dispatch all that crap, you got another thing coming. When you have a property as big as I do, you get tired of dealing with cuttings of hedges and trees, right? Get her done, that's right. And if I burn through a mower, that's fine. If I burn through a mower, that's all good. I don't care. I'll get another one. All right. Mowers are dispensable. There's always something going on in this hood. I'm ready for these guys to start swinging at each other. It doesn't even get my attention hardly anymore. I got people screaming out on the front street now, slapping each other around, rolling around on the hoods of cars. I'm like, ugh, you know? I mean, trailer park in Florida's got nothing on me. Friday night at the trailer park with the chick in the Budweiser halter top and beer in one hand out there yelling. But you're damn right. I took that Honda and I'll take that thing right down to the tits, man. I don't have any sense of preserving. Equipment's to be used, and there's nothing like Alan Gentry will tell you when you're out working and you're not talking about a gardener. You're not talking about landscaping. You're talking about a groundskeeper at that point. And man, you're going to go through some equipment. All right, it's going to be consuming. You got trees everywhere that are going wild and bushes, grass that needs to be cut. It's just got to be done. And I don't give a if it wears out a mower or not. I don't care. I've had 3 mowers in 12 years. That's pretty good. Very heavy use. Yeah, police log for Lodi and Stockton all around there. That'll do it up. More respect than that for the Alpine. Yeah, the Alpine route. I remember I talked to the postmaster lady. We're not gonna put mail in the mailbox anymore because, well, we got people blocking the mailboxes, and we can't have that on Alpine routes. I'm like, who's on an Alpine route? I'm like, you could take a 3-foot level, construction level, and lay it on the front street, or lay it in most of this city, and that bubble would be right flat up, perpendicular, and right at the top. So this city's flat as a flounder, all right? I mean, what the hell are you talking about Alpine route? You think what am I, living in the Swiss Alps, right? I come out yodeling in the morning, right? I got goats up on the hills. I mean, well, what are you talking about? Look at the snow caps up on the right. Really? Think about what the hell's the Alpine route? Well, we just classify that so our drivers can just stay in their vehicle and deliver the mail. And I'm like, well, what consequence is that of mine, right? I mean, the hell in the head. I mean, ask 100 college professors of geography and topography. Is this an alpine area here? I think I'm in the freaking Himalayas, right? That's how weird the post office got, right? It's just like, I'm surprised that whole operation hasn't gone tits up yet. The hills are alive with the sound of chooch and crow. They're certainly not alive with yodeling and, the Von Trapp family singers. I'm expecting the Von Trapp family singers to come Christmas caroling at the front door. Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden tongue, me and me. Yeah, I'm a Tibetan monk. Get me, I'm a monk, right? I need to get that Martin Luther look. I need that. Like, holy shit, right? I mean, this is post office lady. I always pause, like the bosses always told me, always pause in your conversation, right? Always let things sink in. Don't be rapid fire answering. I let that sink in a minute, and she's like, yeah, I guess that sounds a little ridiculous, doesn't it? And I'm like, I'm glad you said it, right? Well, they don't want to, yeah, they don't want to get out of their vehicles in the hood, right? I mean, that's the bottom line. So you see the property, you see the density in a neighborhood. Every spot is taken. Sometimes I got to wedge in and out to get in there, right? And I'm like, well, how can you not expect that people are going to be parked? It's not red curb, right? The city won't red curb anything because we have so much density. They need every possible parking spot on the street. Now people are parking up on the grass. Right. So we went down that whole spiel a couple of years ago. But the upshot is, if a car's blocking it, the guy's just got to park a couple 50 feet up the road, and he gets out and he puts the mail in the box. And I make sure to give him a good tip. It's hot sometimes. I offer him a San Pellegrino, orange or lemon drink, or a soda or something like that, so they're happy. And I always make sure to give something at Christmas time. Plus, people steal mail and stuff. It's a drag. I remember a couple years ago, I had to pay the anesthesiologist, and somebody stole that and deposited it in the bank. I hear the East LA, they have helicopters over mail carriers delivering checks every month. I don't know. Who really delivers checks anymore? I don't know. They all want like Social Security. I don't even think you can get a check anymore. I don't know. Mine's just electronically put in. It could very well be, Cindy. But good Lord, if I got a check in the hood and I got to go up and I got to give 2% or 5% to cash it, I'm already down off the bat. Yeah, I'll be doing metal detecting coming up soon. I want to finish the second draft of this book. Get to the chopper. It's very hard to do rewrite 400 pages. I mean, it takes a significant amount of time. But this baby's got to be smooth as silk. I haven't gotten a third rewrite. He's putting all the citations and footnotes in it. That's going to be monster. Oh, I don't know, Limo. I don't think it'll ever hit the stands unless it's self-publishing. It ain't going to be right. It's less than zero of having it professionally published. But that's all right. I didn't write it for that. I mean, it's even self-publishing, I'm used to that. My Amazon metal detecting book has been doing very well. No, I never tried magnet fishing. I'm really trying to bring up non-ferrous metals, things that aren't. I'm trying to bring up gold and silver and. No, I so far ahead. That's too far ahead for me to even think about. I tend to be a very serial person. I can't move on to the next step until it's perfect, and then I'll worry about getting a literary agent and all that stuff, which should be 0% chance. Oh, it's beautiful, man. We're coming into sunset. It's just the nature of the beast. It's a very, very hard thing to break into. It's just like Hollywood movie. They don't want to take a chance on a new thought. They like to do remakes. People like Jordan Peterson, they're the hot topic these days in the theology, philosophy world, which is fine. I mean, I'm happy. I always applaud success. No, this would not be my first book. Yeah, well, thank you, Joe. I wrote a book in May of 2021 called Street Metal Detecting: The Last Frontier of Great Metal Detecting. And it's been well received. It's in a lot of hobby shops and stuff now. I wrote it because it was just boring during the pandemic, and I took a week and just sat down and knocked it out. In May of 2021, I said, I got nothing else to do. It's like everything was closed down. I mean, I was still doing YouTube. But that was like a weird time. Alright, let's walk around a little bit. Let's see what's going on around Railroad Square. We're 74 degrees, which is still delightful. Delightful. I knew the boss would come clean about the Honda mower. I figured it would just be a matter of time. He couldn't hold it together on that. Hey Naomi, how you doing, babe? Man, they're really coming along with the cannery here. Okay, babe. Yeah, I didn't know what you were showing me in that box there, but that's really goofy the way they ship that cocoa powder. The hell's that? What are they doing over here? Yeah, who ships stuff like that? That's why I'd be very hesitant to even ship a vintage. I'd be even hesitant to ship a vintage stereo anymore. It'd be such a nightmare. Because they would so mess it up and destroy it. Right? And who needs that? I hope my chicken's all thawed. Yeah, I was wondering when the boss would make a comment about the Honda mower. Right on schedule. Man, I use the hell out of stuff. Yep, gonna cook dinner in a while. I figure we just get a little leg work in here tonight. See all the Richie Riches are doing. Yeah, we're having our first leaf drops here. I just think they're in such a hurry all the time that they're busting up bags and stuff, Naomi. I mean, that looked like a really sloppy packing job on that. And I didn't really know about the white thing in it. I don't know. But that's pretty embarrassing when you see something like that. At least they're not roasting coffee tonight. Let's see what's going on at the mission. Once they close that door, that's it, man. They're underway over there. Looks like something's going on at the Arlene Francis tonight. There it is. Hey, Amazon workers are human beings too, right? So you're gonna get some shady ones. It's just the nature of the beast. What's going on at the Arlene Francis tonight? So this Jeep doesn't smash into me. Thank you. That'd be a great Airbnb. Should we be nosy and see what's going on? Hot sauce. Halloween, October 27th. Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. Is there an event going on tonight?
Not that I'm aware.
Oh, okay. All right.
There's an improv class. Are you on social media?
I am.
There you go, here.
Oh, yes, if you're here for the improv class, yes.
That would be worth it.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. It starts at 7,
Once
7
they're
to about 9.
going, they're all up and coming.
Yeah, you have to. I don't think I'd be good at improv, though. You know.
Well, you know, it's like any skill. It's like saying that you're not good at riding a bike. When you first
Right.
start out, you're not. But
Who's
you
your
learn
audience?
and you get
Who's your
good.
audience?
Oh, I'm on YouTube right now. I'm just on a YouTube live stream. So just walking around, and I saw the door was open. I didn't know there was an event tonight. So, okay. Well, have a good evening.
All right.
It pays to be nosy. That's what we do. I can't show you what I got on the bottom. It irritates Amanda hug and kiss too much. It's my uniform pants. It's a thrift shop down there. Yeah, I always got to know what's going on, you know. I always got to know what's going on. Man, I got to go to one of these preaching feasts. Thank you, Teresa. I love you, honey. Thank you. That's what you call doing it up. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, sweetie. I so appreciate your kindness. Hello, Zorb. They don't usually have the door open, so it's kind of cold tonight. Yeah, man, the mission is rocking tonight. Ooh, la do 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 do. How you doing tonight? Do 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 do. Oh, Jesus. Man, I love that. Gosh, I should have been a preacher. Ooh. Oh, 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 do, oh, oh. Get you into the message, man. Get you into the message. You could just feel it tonight. Oh, it's a nice way to cut loose on a Monday night, right? Oh, ooh, 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 ooh. Or the singer and the band. There you go, honey. Ooh, 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 do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I really like the fact we got the Redwood Gospel Mission down. It's always very lively. Then at Thanksgiving they have a big feed at the fairgrounds. They feed like a couple thousand people. Turkey and all the trimmings, man. Do 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 do. I can't show them to you while I'm live, honey. I can't share them. Boo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo ba doo boo. We have a really big homeless population. Now I don't know how anybody could even get an apartment with the prices stuff these days. Right, with the cost of housing these days. Do 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 do. It's the breakfast room. Do 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 do. They got another pub that opened up here. I don't know if it's open yet or not. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. This is called the Goose and Fern. So I don't know what this is, a British pub. I don't know how it's different from the old one, the Toad in the Hole. I don't know. There's a lot of mail just sitting there. I don't know. Ow. I thought the door was open for a minute. Ooh. Yeah, they replaced the Toad in the Hole. But it's still like an English pub, so I don't really understand it. Hey Nino, how you doing, babe? So I don't understand. There was one English pub and then another one. I love this time of year for walking around. Should we go see if anybody's in the dance studio? A little bit of Arthur Murray. Yeah, I don't show the pants. They irritate Amanda Hug and Kiss. Well, it's a county seat here, and also it's a huge clearing area for wineries, and there's a lot of ranches, and there's quite a bit of light manufacturing, high technology here. But mainly this whole county is driven by the wine. Sonoma and Napa County are the two most famous wine counties in America. .600 volts. You're welcome, Joe. Anybody dancing tonight? Look at them folks, like they're dancing on air. Come on down to the Arthur Murray Dance Studio. I think Bird said that cycle shop is really expensive, or Echelon Cycle Shop. Yeah, please hit the like button, it's very appreciated. We're doing it all on this stream tonight. We're out chooching, we're cooking, we're BSing. Ah, look at them folks, like they're dancing on air. June, how you doing, babe? Hope things have leveled out a little bit. Improv. I think Bird's doing great. Everything Bird. Dinner rolls from Village Bakery, fall salad with potatoes, maple pecan yams, sourdough stuffing, cranberry sauce, green bean, and almond. I guess this here is for Thanksgiving. Closed for a special event. I think Amanda Hug and Kiss is still shocked I was shopping at Macy's for a dress shirt and tie. A dress shirt and tie, oh my. Man, I gotta pee. I'm gonna burst my bladder soon. I might make some, I think I'm going to make some Jewish rye bread tomorrow. I've still got some pickle juice in the fridge, and you really need pickle juice to make a really good Jewish rye with the caraway seeds. I guess this place is doing okay. I don't know. Do they got something coming soon here? Let's see. Got over here. Everything around here is always wine, wine, wine. Open summer set 2023. I think we probably missed it, right? Whoa! Hey chick, how you doing? Walk sign is on. To cross. What street is this? Davis Street. No, this is, you know, 5th Street. Yeah. Yeah, it's all about the wine here, and I'm a beer drinker in wine country. Go figure. If I was into wine, I'd probably be a raging alcoholic by now. Guy's got a chain on that to Dr. Queen Mary. Yeah, please tap the like button if you're coming in. It's very appreciated. Not much ever going on a Monday night. It's good. It's dark enough we can see these cool vintage stuff lit up over here. Yeah, you got some breweries, but they all do ale. I don't like ale. Love these old school ones. Vintage. They probably want a fortune for these old school ones.
They're retired to hand those out.
Yeah, I like them. I like them too.
It's like,
Always something going on around this town. Still working at our station. Surprised this furniture place is still in business. Then again, you only have to sell one overpriced item a month, I guess. No, it's not the main shopping area. It's just one on the west side here. Pretty nice night tonight. Very comfortable. What do we got on tap for Monday Night Football tonight? I like the boogie. Hey Bliss, how are you? Yes, I got blue eyes. I have to change my name to Blue-Eyed Rosie. as we move fully into the blue hour. Dallas and the Chargers. Ooh, what is Dallas so far this season? I think Dirk Prescott's been having a tough go of it, right? Maybe Lamar Jackson's finally got some of his team around him. Ravens might be coming good now, but who knows? Heck happened here. Just like that, we died. Is that it here? What the hell's going on? Yeah, that's my new name is Blue Eyes. Old Blue Eyes. I've got you under my skin. I dig you. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. I would sacrifice anything, come what may, for the sake of holding you near. Do, 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 do. Don't you know? Ooh, ooh. Loo doo doo doo, ba ba boo doo 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 doo, ba da ba doo boo, ba doo ba doo boo. 'Cause I got you under my skin, and I dig you under my skin. Boop, 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 boop. All right, I don't know how we're gonna make it through the end of it. We got 2 beers at home. It's almost an emergency situation. So tomorrow we're going to have to get some beer after we have our little maintenance giggy poo tomorrow night. Cause I've got you under my skin. Doobie doobie doo, blah 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 boo doo, blah blah doo doo doo, bo doo 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 doo. Strangers in nights, exchanging glances somewhere. Yeah, it's my favorite Elvis tune of all time, Kentucky Rain. Never lonely nights, and it doesn't know that I went out searching for you. Never knew where you go. Now, was it yesterday, or was it the day before? Kentucky rain keeps falling down. That's the best of the best right there. With the rain in my shoes, rain in my shoes, searching for you. In the cold Kentucky rain. Ooh, boo 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 boo. All right, what are we doing? We got the ice cream guy going across the street. We made it. We're still selling ice cream and snacks. The weather's beautiful. Hit the horn. Beep beep. Do 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 do, ba do 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 do, ba da boo 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 do do. Was it yesterday, or was it the day before? Do 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 do. Yeah, I have an S10 Plus, which has a f1.8, a very fast low light lens, so it always makes things brighter than it actually is. which works to my advantage when I'm out doing night live streams. Because if I took the say the GoPro, I don't know whether I got the GoPro 9 or whatever. If I took that thing out, it would be much darker than it actually is. So this Samsung has an excellent low light lens, but it's much darker out than it appears to you guys. Was it yesterday or was it the day before? Kentucky rain keeps falling down. And then walking through with the rain in my shoes, looking for you. Like the look of the sky, it's beautiful. 72 degrees. Let's commence to have a beer. Anybody joining me in a Monday evening cocktail? Am I stuck on here? Oh shit, I'm in the wrong thing. Hold on a minute. There you go. A mass of wires here. Boy. Same look, same sky. Same bat time, same bat channel. Do 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 do. Oh boy. '58 in Florida. How about that? Enjoying that nice, cool weather. Hello, Blackbird. I think tomorrow night we should probably concentrate on decorating, right? The angel of glorious flight. Yeah, it's a beautiful sunset tonight, yeah.
You like Calabasas, you don't really know not very much. Right. Take up horses.
Nice garden fresh tomato.
You live on Jamaica? Do you live in the valley? You live in the city valley? Live in hills? I live up Grandview. So if you know Grandview in Jamaica, I got a waterfall right across the street. You go across the street, waterfall. Hey, Grandview. Not like a little thing. Like right all year long. Got water on both sides, a spring, dry creek, and then there's another dry creek. So we go to the three creeks, one go underneath the same. This one is just a trickle. there's a spring that's empty. And then that spring, we have a social recycling center on Sunset, which is not too far. It's a natural spring. It's not like man-made. I mean, they man-made the pond and stuff, but it's a spring. We caught a praying mantis today, but I didn't catch it myself. Late. And then one time, it was the weirdest thing because I don't even remember where I was. Probably in Palisades. Yeah. Wherever. But there was a praying mantis on my circle. Right? So, instead of whatever.
Shoot, we got one beer. One darn beer. Oh, I thought I had two. I'll have to drink Bobby's Budweiser. The cat woman, the crow.
Today we found one that it was a big one. So we put them on the plants outside.
Yeah, put the sign. It has a good Halloween look to it.
The landscapers came and they started fucking around. So I was like, wait a minute, I gotta get my friend. So
I just have to get the black spray paint and paint a couple kittens black.
because their heads move funny and they got weird eyeballs, like you know the gray alien. They got that kind of eyeballs, right? And then they got these claws, like, kind of weird because it's like not a crab.
Cats have been around all day today, sleeping up in the lounge. Fanny Kaplan, what are you doing? Hmm?
Got wings, they can fly.
Yeah, we're gonna have it all do it up.
We didn't play with them long. I'm sure if we kept one, we probably would.
Then as soon as Halloween's over, we're gonna put the new one up. And that's gonna require a little bit of engineering. If it's gonna stay up like this one, nothing would bring this thing down now.
And I didn't take a picture of it. I was going to, but it wasn't working. Nobody takes it.
People are screaming in the hood. I use that all the time. I believe this thing is made for 2 days and it's lasted almost 2 years. It's had a little bit of wear and tear.
He didn't really want to hang out, but they put him over here and just like walk off.
But it's pretty amazing.
Sometimes when you play with him too long, and you go, okay, we can go now. And then they just stay up, keep walking on it. You don't want to go to.
Yeah, I took out my earrings. December it'll be 2 years.
I think he was smart. He said, don't worry, I don't know.
Tent's got that spooky look.
Sometimes bugs get a little scared. Some spiders.
Who's screaming?
No fear at all.
Terror will be coming up on the 6th of November, guys, just to give you a heads up.
Sit there for a minute and keep walking.
Oh, thank Larson, you're too sweet. Time flies, doesn't it? Or Cheryl S. says, you know, you can be inside once in a while. We basically taken the whole program outside for 2 years, so.
Oh, you little varmints, what are you doing?
2 years.
Here, come eat these leftovers. You're not going to eat no more. Well, I'm going to have to go right here more.
Yeah, Terror's gonna be coming up. So we'll have some fun activities. We'll haul Terror into the graveyard even though it's after Christmas. I mean, after Halloween. Tiger, what are you doing? You better not be whizzing in those onions. Yeah, well, we've been out here in some rough weather, Crow.
So we would go to Froggy's. Froggy's is
We've been out here in some really rough weather. This thing's been flying around. Ask anybody who's been here. I mean, this thing's been whipping all over the place. This thing's been down on the ground. I don't know how many times Bird and I like raised this thing up and down. I don't know. Remember that a couple times, Crow? Man, that thing was whipping all over. For Rosie. Tara likes Woodford Reserve. And like me, she enjoys Jim Beam too. Stayed put. Yeah, we're going to remove the Rancho flag. Remove the Angel of Glorious Flight. And then put up some Halloween stuff on the rack.
and the Palisades. So we really like the Palisades.
Independent floating suspension, that's right. That's the only thing that keeps this thing up. I mean, I've come home a couple times and it's all down on the ground and all the things all bent, all the poles. Been crazy. It was fun though. It was like raise the Titanic. We get it back up and running again.
So in Malibu, we have 2 Starbucks.
Oh, it sounds like somebody's having a party in the neighborhood.
We have like a Starbucks. It's in the mall.
Man, I hate to drink regular Budweiser. How did I ever let things reach such a state of affairs?
I would agree with this one property. Go there. Ultimate coffee property. Enough room to have a little honey cream.
See what we're gonna do. We gotta get the oil. Let's see if this chicken's all thawed out.
So that's all we're going to do. It's going to be some towels. Ocean view. That's why I like this house. We love that property.
I think the chicken's pretty much thawed. I think that'll be all right. I think I'm going to pass on the potatoes tonight. I don't know. No, it's owned by a Belgian company.
How often do you Frankenstein? What do you actually? We said I eat Chinese food, American food, Mexican food. Frankenstein. So my name's
One of the best things about a wok is you don't need to use a lot of oil by design. Chinese being ingenious. stuff is always gonna have maximum surface area with the minimum amount of oil on here. All right, let's put some fire in the hole.
I'll tell you a funny story. So we have the hot for this girl across the street, right? I'm just a little kid.
I don't know if I'm gonna put some fries in or not tonight. I don't know. I just don't know what I'm going to do. Let that get good and hot. I'm still trying to watch the starches a little bit. Even though I don't have to wedge myself into the suit anymore. Budweiser. Remember that commercial? Man, that was dumb. Yeah, I could have used it for a parachute.
6 years old or 7, I don't know.
No kidding.
Probably older than that. Okay, 10, whatever. I was a little hesitant. Kind of like when the little Santa Claus said, real Santa Claus said,
We got one regulation paper bag here. We're gonna put all of our spices and stuff in it. Hey Vicky, how you doing, babe? Let's turn this down a little bit. I'm not quite ready.
Trick or treat, I'm Bubba's daughter.
I am out. Don't tear my pants. You don't have to do anything special to prep the chicken either. It just goes right in. Alright, all chicken is down. You don't have to do anything special to it at all.
Hey, that better not be my friend.
Hey champ, how you doing? How you doing? Cooking for myself.
I don't care if it's a potato bug. What the fuck is it? Hey! Sometimes
Alright, let me go get the spices. I'll put this over here.
no. Hey, you better stop me messing
We got
with my
that going
friend.
nice and slow.
Fuck it. You better be nice to my friend.
Got like a slight hole in the bottom.
You're not going to be able to eat until you eat this food. Right? Okay, stop it. Don't put your elbows on the table. It's a cricket, it's a spider. Oh, it's a beautiful spider. Hold on. What the fuck is my spider? Come here. It's okay. Oh, this is a Rancho dad. Hold on. You got to go away. Those stupid cats. Fuck is my spider? What? My needle man. Come over here. Oh, Nick.
Right. Let's get our bag. Salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, and a little bit of cayenne too for a little bit of heat. I got paprika by it.
That's my real friend. Don't fuck with it. You have food over here. Get over here in the truck. Right now.
Okay, here we go. We got the bag. I had to take the bottom of it. I don't know what was on there. Things half falling apart. Some kind of joy juice.
Hey! Didn't I tell you? Fuck with my friend.
Who is it?
Trying to catch a spider. Don't piss me off. Oh. That's my little friend.
Take your spider to work day. Now remember we got the gas refilled. Right? Alright, we're gonna put some salt in. A little more.
Hey!
We're gonna have a couple of hits of cayenne pepper in here. Okay.
Did I see? Don't
We're
mess
gonna
with
put a
my
little garlic powder in.
friend. I'm gonna turn the hose on.
Doesn't need a lot of it, just a teaspoon.
Scallop. Okay?
Teaspoon of
I
onion
think you
powder.
need shallot. You never had shallot before? Oh, you got that.
I'm gonna put some nice fresh regular grind black pepper here. Man, I love good black pepper. I like good pepper, period. And then we're gonna give that a big shake. I hope this bag doesn't fall apart. I'm a little worried, guys. This bag looks a little bit weak. I don't know, might have to do it in the pot. Yes, you always put the chicken, cook the chicken first. Alright, I don't trust that bag at all. That bag looks weak. So we're gonna do, we're gonna use two stainless steel bowls here. and we're gonna be shaking it in here, which I think will be fine. First thing I want to do is I want to make sure our seasoning is good. And I think right now that seasoning is spot on. Take our time. Yeah, I love chicken too. We're not in any rush. Low and slow. I think that'll be enough seasoning. And put it all in here first and then dump it all in and then turn this baby upside down in there and give it a good shake. That should do the job. Ah.
I'm just telling you this.
Are you going out?
Yes, do you need something?
Yeah, I need a. Is it possible you can carry a 12-pack of Michelob Ultra for me?
Where?
To use a liquor store again.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on a minute.
Well, you can pay me when I get back.
No, I got it right here.
Where's my backpack?
I ran out of beer.
Okay, we'll work on that right now.
Thank you.
My boss, my old boss, Dottie, he's the person I worked for before. Go to Vegas and stuff. She loves that. So she would have it at the resort that I worked at.
Yeah.
And that's what she did.
I feel honored, Bert.
Me, I would have to go 20 miles.
Yeah, to get your license.
You have to meet her.
Yeah.
Great. She lives in Santa Barbara. We could go to Santa Barbara.
Yeah, I did a video. I went to Santa Barbara. What a beautiful place. Talk about Richie rich people.
Yes.
Santa Barbara was unbelievable, Richie. Richie Riches. These little cats bother poor Tiger all day long. Little cats are rubbing against him. Yeah, this is a 2-beer night, and I thought I had 2 beers left. Some old me. So he's just going right up in the corner. Hey, Pizza Kitty, how are you, sweetie? How you doing? Nice thing about a wok, you just keep moving it around. You don't use much oil, which I really like. So it's a very economical way. What is for dinner in Rancho Kitchen Stadium tonight? How about Korean shake chicken? Be back with the final result. Chicken in the bag. Please like and subscribe. You want to make sure all this chicken is really nice and golden. Very nice and golden. What is for dinner in Rancho Kitchen Stadium tonight? How about Korean shake chicken? Be back with the final result. Chicken in the bag. Please like and subscribe. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. Oh, thank you. Aren't you sweet? Pizza Kitty, thank you. We're doing it up. Make tater tot. I went to Rosie. One of those huge trucks whipped out in front of me and then he sped away. I couldn't catch him. Works great. Well, that's the way it is. Not like you're going to call Wichita Power and Light and say, we're getting close to go time here. Yeah, I think I'm going to make some Jewish rye bread tonight. Put this in this bowl. We're going to let this absorb the grease a little bit. Yeah, I was wondering when the boss would have I was wondering when the boss would have an opinion about the mower. I knew that was coming. Matter of fact, I was shocked as hell it took so long. I think I got time to doodle around on a Rancho, you know? Oh. Tiger, you're still limping around like the Wounded Warrior Project over here. All right, I think we're done for that. Make sure we get everything good. We don't need any GI for that. Gastrointestinal BS. Like, I wonder why this guy hasn't said anything about the lawnmower, right? Oh, you know, he was chomping at the bit. Was it yesterday? Or was it the day before? Another minute or two and we are good to go. Don't tell the boss about Zinsco. Oh, that thing's good. The other electrician over there putting the fans in, like, that stuff is crap. We let that kind of drain a minute or two. And let that work in a bit. See how nice and golden that looks. Absorb some of that oil. Only for a minute because that oil is critical to coat it all. And then we're going to dump this under like that. Pull this off. And we're going to shake it all together. It's shake and bake, and I help. Let's see how that looks. Ooh, look at that. All coated beautifully. Ooh. Mmm.
Oh, you got to see where darn it. I forgot to get for the Martians, darn it.
Oh shit. Thank you, Bert. Thank you, bro.
Uh-huh.
Saved my night.
Right here, you want this change? Set it back. Oh, wait. Yeah, Dottie likes to drink that stuff. She likes wine, too.
Oh, saved the whole night. Alright, let's do the final here. The final part of the video here. And there is the finished product. Thanks everybody. Deliscable. Yum, yum. That's what it's all about. No, I didn't flour the chicken, honey. Did not flour the chicken. How's that look? As good as that looks, it even tastes even better. Mm. Yum, yum. Perfectly spiced. Not over, not under. Mm-mm. Delicious. Let's see what's going on in the world. What kind of lunacy is going on now? Biden's going to go to Israel. Israel family of 5 wiped out.
So I wanted to read my new pool tape. Because
Nothing much.
at least
I still
makes it
can't believe
different.
Suzanne Summers is gone. That's kind of a
This one I
bummer.
can drink my beer. All the other ones are not.
Uh,
I get to drink my beer and all those other ones.
what a bummer.
Kind of the same thing. Oh, baby socks, baby socks. Baby socks.
Oh, those brown bears are quicker.
Baby socks.
No, hey Tagwee, these are some bamboo ones that they sold. I don't really know how they're going to be. Mm. No, not really. I don't hold any foreign currency. What's the Thigh Master's gone?
Baby socks. Silly. Barbie.
Thank you, James. Yeah, bowl and bowl. Over in Hong Kong, I still have an account over there with hardly anything in it.
Hey, you better be back to that shit. Hey, don't take that shit from him. Baby socks. Sure, come eat. Patrick, don't take that shit. Go eat.
Naomi Tobacco is legend. That's Jeff Rowe, a boy bottom of YouTube legend. This guy shot a hole in the wall of his house with a shotgun. I sent him a vintage stereo, Sansui. He burned it up in his yard. Hey Max, how are you? This guy is like a rebel. Jeff lives wild.
Diet. Tobacco diet.
That guy had some legendary live streams.
Kind of like. It's the same to
What are we doing? What?
hat.
I think a beer and a silver dollar. Field peas. I don't think I've ever had field peas before. Fruit trees were lousy. Too much rain. Citrus trees are doing well. Did have quite a few cherries this year. What are you doing?
This
Make us a cherry pie. I think I had one. I don't think it was that long ago I made a cherry pie. I think we made it on the barbecue grill. Oh, thank you, T. No, I turned it off for the month. If you're going to donate anything, please hold it off for the fundraiser on October 27th for St. Joseph in Las Vegas.
is that cool.
100% of every donation dollar goes to them. It doesn't go to Google. So I said, how can I ask people to donate it if I don't have any skin in the game?
It's not a horse, but it's a Lego dog. It's a Lego dog. Right? Just get a Lego one. I guess it's a dog. It's a dog collar, yeah. Horse trailer. But we did the Santos. Right?
Just go back and look at some of my videos. I've talked about it. Look at my repair list and all kinds of things.
Fitting the dog.
They do, they feed 100 to 200 people a day. And their kitchen equipment is worn out. Hey Barry. I haven't seen a rainbow currency. What the hell is that? Hey Justin, how are you? There's handsome Justin. What are we doing? Huh? You're like a bottomless pit. You're like a bottomless pit. I'm doing good, Justin. I hope everything's going good for you, my friend. Here, don't bug me any. Now look what you did. Hey Robbie, I'm just having some chicken in a bag tonight. Hey Chef. I'm waiting for Chef to go hog shooting. I want him Back of a Jeep. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, I detransitioned.
Welded pivot pin. Colonel Molly.
I mean, I'm still going to be dressing once in a while.
Guaranteed. My vision. Small print. Gotta pay attention. Sometimes.
Nothing special.
Limited lifetime warranty. Limited lifetime warranty isn't the same thing as lifetime guarantee. Or rosieokelly. Alright. For professional automotive, whatever.
Yeah, I'm really happy. It's been good. Everything's been going great. Naomi's all about those Norwegians. Welcome back, Amanda. We were talking all about you earlier. You already had your meat. Huh?
High visibility.
Welcome back. Tara's coming November 6th. Oh, that's nice, Justin. Good luck to you.
Chromoly steel for superior strength. Correction.
Rosie, what are you doing?
I stand corrected. This is where they get me.
A tree falls on your house and no one is home. Does it make a sound? You better believe it does. When you get home, your neighbors will tell you all about it.
It says designed by Icon in the USA. I can read the okay, wait, manufactured in fucking Taiwan. My dumbass.
If the tree doesn't make a noise, your neighbor will.
Designed in the USA, we're all like automatic. It's made in America, right? But then you read the second line, the fine print. This is manufactured in Taiwan.
You guys got fleas or something, don't you?
But at least now we know. The whole time, sold.
Got the whole frickin' crew. Did we get a final score on the Dallas game tonight? Oh, the wings are awesome. The wings are unbelievable. One thing we know how to do is make wings.
Because it ain't that funny.
Nice keto night.
Let's see, wait.
Tiger.
My Harbor Freight rule, guess what? It says Calabasas, California. There's no sick bay.
Don't swat me.
So it is a Harbor Freight rule.
There you go.
To prevent serious injury or property damage, wear safety goggles, heavy duty work clothes.
5-3. I have salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic, and cayenne pepper.
A welded pivot pin.
Korean steak
Pin.
garlic powder too. Korean shake style.
I don't care. I don't know.
Now 17 hours. Okay.
Does Taiwan have their own language? Or do they speak
Yeah, I told you when the Orioles played. When the Orioles played Texas Rangers, I said, "Man, this ain't gonna end well. This team is really good." outside. I've been feeding it. It wants to come in. By Christmas it'll be in, honey.
We have this big little DeWalt case. It's kind of bizarre. I haven't seen it. I bought it because it's pretty cool. It's got everything.
I'm gonna turn into a damn chicken.
They said this is not. We want a case.
There's not one undefeated team in the NFL right now. That's one reason I don't bet NFL football. Bunch of BS.
It looks like an old one. You can't see through it. I have old cases like this. You have right where you inside of it. Superman out of it. We know this is just extra bits. It's got these magnets.
Bought a 9 foot electric pole saw.
Little case.
Kansas City's doing all right.
Glue or something on it.
What are we doing? Huh? Are we still a chicken slob? Is that what we are?
I stand corrected. I seriously thought they were American. Manufactured in Taiwan.
Get out of there.
Well, hey, they're all about- That's supposed to feel better. It's supposed to jump for joy.
Get out of there. Pig.
It'd be better looking through that thing that's all worn and torn.
Rosie, you are really a pig.
You might find an old American somewhere. That's what you used to do.
What a keto feast tonight. Thank you, June. I hope your life starts to get back to normal.
Dr. Frankenstein, where do you live?
Turmeric for inflammation. That's cool.
Sounds like you live in New City. Wonderland, LA. Central Alabama. On the way. It sounds like it comes right now.
Darn cats.
Hey, Mark. Out in the sticks.
This Rosie's such a pig.
Yeah, he lives somewhere over there. I don't know. Somewhere over there. It's hard to do since I got this stupid haircut. Small cotton.
You swap me with those murder mitts. It's gonna be tough sledding. Ooh, there we go. Tiger, come on. You're walking around like the Wounded Warrior Project. Tiger. I'm going to give the rest of these to Bird. Oh.
Oh, thank you, Rosie. Rosie. Chicken in the bag. Thank you, Rosie.
You're welcome, Bird.
Ooh, that's good.
Yum, yum. Yum, yum. I'm going to put this chicken juice out here. I don't want the cats messing with it. Place is smelling like cat whiz. Alright. I think I'm going to save that oil for Friday night. We'll make fish and chips. Oh, that was good, good, good. Delicious. Delicious.
You're in the Rocky Mountains? Right. Oh, I'm going to go to Colorado. I've been to Colorado. Let's all the way to Georgia. I'm going to Georgia.
That way, because I don't want the cats getting into chicken bones and all that stuff. I don't want to be responsible. If a cat gets injured on that, I don't want to be responsible. Yeah, I got to tell you, as far as where the hell did my beer go? I finished that beer. As far as Mondays go, this was a good Monday. This, my friends, was a good Monday. Yeah, because this pain went away, which was great because it was miserable yesterday. Riding up the road, I'm thinking, oh my God, I got a chronic situation now here. So cats have been well fed, Bird. They had a ton of chicken tonight.
I'm sorry, you let it sit out there and get sunbaked.
I need a good pole saw. Trimmer, hedge trimmer though. I don't need a pole. I already have a pole saw. I need a good 12-foot hedge trimmer for this place. So that's what the hell I need. Dallas, LA, 8:41 to go in the fourth. I think you finished that beer, Blue Eyes.
This side tools. The other side is when it's all
Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, I'm telling you, Joe, I was really worried. I thought now I got something chronic that's going to be gone for life. Then I finally realized, no, it's because of the way I was sleeping with my arm under here. It put some kind of weird pressure on my spine. And there it was. I mean, because I saw some videos from like chiropractors, don't sleep this way, right? And so I didn't sleep that way last night. And I woke up and yeah, still a little pain, but look at me now, guys. Ready to get to work. Mom, Rich, how you doing? I was a little bit nervous. I don't put any bones. I make sure I put everything in the trash. Everything.
So, this girl's teaming in, she got Barbie, right? Oh, slow down. I think that was a good play. See, whatever.
These cats like to, these little kittens like to growl at each other. You better not go near that food. Yeah, arm falls, just a whole ton of stuff, Bliss, right? It's like a whole series of dominoes going on. It's like, what the hell is this? Almost shut down one kidney. Wow, honey, I'm glad you're here. Right? We had June lost a son, and it's been a tough period here. Right. Hello, Cheryl S. That is really tough duty. Let me just clean these out real quick. Yeah, I don't leave any bones out for the cats at all. I make sure. Not enough cats growing up, and we had never did anything with chicken bones. Not cool. We almost didn't make a mess over there. Good night, Amanda. Oscar wrapped that just we have to do. Dumb, I wanted to save that oil. We're going to save that for the fish and chips. Fish in a bag. Wow, never heard of that.
In the bin.
Chicken in a bag is a real Korean thing, so we can have that oil for. That oil's still perfectly fine for French fries. Man, that crap went everywhere.
Don't like the way they said.
We need to do a major cleanup when we do this. We need to do a major cleanup before Tara comes. Yeah, thank you, thrifting. Thank you.
USA. Where the fuck is it? Taiwan. So all of a sudden, I'm supposed to jump up through joy. Yippee-ki-yay. Disturbing marketing. When I was young,
Okay, I think we got stuff under control.
Maybe my saddle for being just a little confused.
Woo. That was a little bit of a mess. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. That was a bit of a CF. Have yourself a better funnel.
It's made in China, Taiwan.
You got plenty of oil, so that's the good news. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and close it down for the night, and I want to thank you guys for being along. We're up to about 3 hours and 45 minutes. Do not forget, tomorrow night I will be late. I will not be on the bike. I have a maintenance meeting
From China.
on the other side of town
And believe it or not,
tomorrow night, so maybe we'll do some exploring over there tomorrow, so we shall see. In the meantime, if you haven't tapped the like button, please do so, and if you're not subscribed, please do. And thank you for being along, and thank you for all the kind comments after my daughter's wedding and everything. I really appreciate that, guys. So have a wonderful rest of your night. To my moderators, thank you for everything that you do, and I will see you guys on the morrow.